Hash the enchanted forest of stars tonight. You find yourself walking beneath a sky so vast and so gently speckled with diamonds of light that you can barely remember the weight of the day you have left behind. And as you step deeper into the enchanted forest of stars, you feel every muscle in your body begin to soften, every breath you take becoming slower and deeper, as if the forest itself is breathing with you in perfect harmony, inviting you to rest, to release, to let go of everything that no longer serves you, and to simply be here now, in this moment of perfect stillness. The path beneath your feet is made of the softest moss you have ever touched, and with each step you feel as though you are walking on clouds, the gentle cushioning giving way ever so slightly beneath your weight, and the forest air surrounds you like a warm blanket, carrying with it the faint, sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine and the distant, comforting aroma of wood smoke from somewhere far away, and these scents wrap around you like an embrace, telling you that you are safe, that you are welcome, that you belong here in this place where time moves like honey, slow and golden and sweet. Above you, the trees stretch toward the sky with branches that seem to be made of silver and starlight, and as you walk beneath their canopy, you notice that the leaves are not ordinary leaves at all but rather tiny lanterns that glow with a soft, pulsing light, a light that changes color ever so slowly from pale silver to soft lavender to the gentlest rose, and these colors wash over you in waves, each wave bringing with it a deeper sense of relaxation, a greater feeling of peace, as if the forest is lullabying you into a state of complete and utter tranquility. You continue along the path, and soon you come upon a river that flows with water so clear and so still that you can see every pebble on its bed, every tiny fish swimming lazily through its depths, and the river makes no sound at all, or rather, it makes the most wonderful, subtle sound, a whisper so gentle that it is almost like silence, a silence that fills your ears and your mind and your heart, quieting any stray thought that might have been lingering there, sweeping them away like fallen leaves on a gentle current, leaving only stillness, only peace, only the soft rhythm of your own breathing. As you follow the riverbank, you notice a small wooden boat tied to a weathered dock, and without thinking, you step into the boat and settle yourself onto its soft cushions, and the boat begins to drift, carried by the invisible current of the river, and you lie back and look up at the sky through the opening in the forest canopy. And the sky is so full of stars that you cannot tell where one ends and another begins. They merge and flow together like a river of light, a Milky Way of silver and gold that stretches from horizon to horizon, and you watch these stars with eyes that grow heavier with each passing moment, each blink taking a little longer than the last, each breath becoming a little slower and deeper than the one before. The boat carries you gently through the forest, P-A-S-T, Chinese letter, Chinese letter, Chinese letter, Chinese letter, Chinese letter, and through meadows of soft, silver grass that sways in a breeze you cannot feel, and you realize that you have forgotten what it feels like to be anything other than this, to be anything other than peaceful, to be anything other than exactly where you are supposed to be in this moment, and the stars above you seem to pulse in rhythm with your heartbeat, a cosmic lullaby played just for you, a melody so soft and so beautiful that it fills every corner of your soul with warmth and light. After what feels like hours, or perhaps only minutes, the boat gently nudges against another dock, and you step off onto a path that leads you through a field of lavender, and the scent of lavender fills your nostrils, so thick and so sweet that you can almost taste it on your tongue, and the lavender plants sway gently around you, their purple flowers nodding in a rhythm that matches the beating of your heart, and you reach out and touch one of the flowers, and its petals are so soft, softer than anything you have ever felt, like a whisper against your skin, and you feel a wave of calm wash over you, starting at the tips of your fingers and spreading through your arms, your shoulders, your chest, your entire body, until you are nothing but peace, nothing but stillness, nothing but the gentle rhythm of breath entering and leaving your body. The lavender field seems to go on forever, and you walk through it with steps that are slow and deliberate, savoring every sensation, every scent, every soft brush of the flowers against your legs. And as you walk, you notice that the stars above you are beginning to multiply, to glow more brightly, to dance in patterns that seem almost intentional, almost as if they are welcoming you, celebrating your arrival, and you feel a warmth in your chest that spreads outward until it encompasses your entire being. A warmth that has nothing to do with temperature and everything to do with belonging, with being exactly where you are meant to be. Eventually, you come to a small clearing, and in the center of the clearing stands a cabin. A cozy little cabin made of warm wood and covered in vines that glow with the same soft light as the trees. And the cabin has windows that emit a golden, honeyed glow. A light so gentle and so inviting that you cannot help but walk toward it. And as you approach, you notice a door that stands slightly ajar, as if waiting for you, as if it has been waiting for you all along. And you push the door open and step inside. The interior of the cabin is warm and inviting, with a fireplace that burns with flames of the softest amber and gold, flames that dance and flicker but never crackle or pop, flames that seem to breathe, and beside the fireplace sits a chair, a large, overstuffed armchair that looks as though it was made specifically for you, with cushions so deep and so soft that you almost sink into them, and you settle into the chair and feel all remaining tension leave your body, flowing out of you like water, like mist, like the gentle steam rising from a cup of tea on a cold evening, and you close your eyes for a moment and simply breathe. When you open your eyes again, you notice that there is a window beside the chair, a large window that looks out onto a garden, and the garden is the most beautiful garden you have ever seen, with flowers of every kind blooming in perfect harmony, their colors so soft and so pastel that they seem to glow in the starlight. And there are pathways made of smooth stones, and there is a small fountain in the center that trickles with water so clear and so pure that it seems to sing. A gentle, melodic song that mingles with the crackle of the fire and the soft whisper of the wind through the trees outside. And all of these sounds blend together into a symphony of tranquility, a soundtrack to your perfect peace. You rise from the chair and walk to the window, and you watch the garden for what feels like a very long time, or perhaps no time at all. Time has lost all meaning here in the enchanted forest of stars. And as you watch, you notice that the flowers in the garden are beginning to close their petals, one by one, as if they too are preparing for sleep, and the stars in the sky are shining more brightly than ever, as if they are trying to outdo one another in their gentle glow, and the moon, a perfect crescent moon, hangs low on the horizon, its light so soft and so silver that it seems to paint the world in shades of dreams. A gentle rain begins to fall, but it is not a rain that demands attention or requires shelter. It is a rain that simply is, a rain that falls so softly that each drop seems to hang in the air for a moment before gently kissing the earth. And you open the window just a crack and let the scent of the rain fill the room, and it is the most wonderful scent you have ever encountered, the scent of renewal, of cleansing, of new beginnings, and you breathe it in deeply. And with each breath you feel lighter and lighter, as if the rain is washing away any last traces of worry or stress or anything that might have been clinging to you, leaving you pure and clean and ready for rest. You return to your chair by the fire, and you pull a soft blanket from the back of the chair, a blanket made of the finest cotton and woven with threads of silver that catch the firelight, and you drape the blanket over your body. And it is warm and soft and perfect, and you settle deeper into the chair, deeper into relaxation, deeper into peace. And the fire in the fireplace seems to understand that it should burn a little lower, a little softer. Its flames becoming embers, glowing with a heat that is gentle and nurturing, a heat that warms you from the inside out. You look around the cabin one more time, and you notice that there is a small table beside your chair, and on the table sits a cup of tea, still steaming, still warm, and the tea is the color of amber and gold, and it smells of chamomile and honey and something else, something you cannot quite name, something that makes you feel safe and loved and cared for, and you pick up the cup and take a sip, and the tea is perfect, the perfect temperature, the perfect sweetness, the perfect taste, and it slides down your throat and settles in your stomach like a warm hug, spreading warmth throughout your entire body, relaxing every muscle, every fiber, every cell. Outside, the rain continues its gentle descent, and the stars continue their slow dance across the sky, and the fire in the fireplace continues its quiet crackle, and all of these sounds blend together into a perfect lullaby, a melody that seems to be playing just for you, and you feel your eyes growing heavier and heavier, so heavy that they can barely stay open, and you let them close. And when they close, you see colors behind your eyelids, colors as soft and as gentle as the colors in the forest, swirling and mixing and creating patterns that are more beautiful than anything you have ever seen, patterns that seem to tell a story of peace and love and rest, a story that is yours and yours alone. Your breathing has become so slow and so deep that you can barely feel it, and yet you know it is there, a gentle rise and fall of your chest, a rhythm that matches the rhythm of the forest, the rhythm of the stars, the rhythm of the universe itself. And you realize that you have finally found what you have been looking for, not just tonight, but perhaps for your whole life, a place of perfect peace, a place of perfect stillness, a place where nothing hurts and nothing worries and nothing disturbs the surface of your mind, a place of rest, a place of sleep, a place of dreams. And as you drift deeper and deeper into this perfect peace, you become aware of the cabin fading around you, the fire dimming, the stars outside softening their glow, the rain slowing to a whisper, the entire world gently dissolving into a sea of softness and warmth and love, and you sink deeper into your chair, deeper into yourself, deeper into the infinite peace that lies at the very center of your being, and you know that you are exactly where you need to be, that you have always been exactly where you need to be, that everything is perfect, everything is beautiful, everything is. And the story fades, and the words become softer and slower, until they are nothing but a gentle hum, a distant melody, a whisper in the wind, and you drift. Drifting, further and further, into the most peaceful sleep, the most beautiful dreams, the softest, gentlest rest that you have ever known, and the stars, the wonderful, gentle stars, watch over you, always, forever. Sleep.